Ricky, how's training and preparations been going so far?
No, things have been going good. Obviously, just under 4 weeks to go. Again, same as usual, we always train for a hard 12 rounds. You only get out what you put in, so that's the attitude we're going in with this fight.
It's your third title defence. Is it anything different this time round from the previous two?
No, well, training-wise, nothing's went different at all. Still been training and sparring exactly the same. The only difference is obviously we're boxing in Liverpool this time. But I'm actually looking forward to boxing away. Again, it's good to get your name put out there, not only in Scotland, but obviously the rest of Britain as well. So I think they're trying to raise my profile a wee bit more.
Absolutely, but I suppose in one way you'll have to miss a little bit of the home atmosphere. It has been electric the last few times in Glasgow, unbelievable. It will be a different atmosphere on the night, won't it?
But obviously everybody always likes their home support. Again, the fan base I've got, everybody's always comment, especially when the fights are up here in Glasgow. But again, I always said a boxing ring is a boxing ring, it doesn't really matter, so I'm more than happy to go to Liverpool, looking forward to it.
What's your thoughts on your opponent, Nicky Cook? He's obviously had a good career. What do you think of him at the moment?
Well, we're expecting a tough fight. Again, we always train for a hard 12 rounds. But again, I think I might just have that wee bit too much for him. Obviously, he boxed a few weeks ago, but before that, he was inactive for about 18 months. So you never know, that might take its toll. But again, in 4 weeks' time, we're going to find out.
How confident are you?
Do you know, just exactly the same. I'm always confident without being quite arrogant. Again, I treat boxing as my job. I just need to go in there and do what I do. And I know Nicky Cook will not take that belt off me.
What would it mean for you, Ricky Burns, your career and everything, to get victory over Nicky Cook? Where would that take you?
Well, do you know what? I take each fight as it comes. I've said before, I'm always, throughout my career, even when I was amateur, I was always prepared to box MD. And again, I can only fight who's put in front of me. So there's talks about bigger fights than that, but I have to get by Nicky Cook first for the big fights to happen, so fingers crossed.
I'm interested in the lifestyle that you need to lead to be at the top of your game, which you are. What sacrifices have you had to make? What sacrifices do you have to make in your daily life to stay in peak condition, to train the way you do, and to get to this level of boxing that you're now at?
Obviously, your social life and that, you have to give that a miss, especially 10, 12 weeks before a fight. I always say to my friends and my family and that, I always go into hibernation. Sometimes I don't even see my mum and dad, sometimes I don't see them for weeks at a time. But again, they understand and it's all worth it in the end.
How hard is that?
I think the first couple of weeks is quite hard, but once you get into the routine, obviously you're training 2 and 3 times a day. So really, if you're not training, you're sleeping. That's how intense some of the training sessions are. But again, you only get out what you put in, so that's why we like to keep it that way.
So the sacrifices are worth it?
Again, everybody always says boxing's a short career. Again, as long as I keep winning, who knows where I'm going to go. But again, I only take each fight as it comes.